It's week 1 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dolphins and the Ravens, and it's all up next.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday nights, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling, right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds space for a few yards that time. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
Putting a receiver in motion. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I don't mind a little surprise every once in a while. That's not an obvious running situation on 2nd and long, but this front more than prepared for the offense to try to pull that surprise.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Slot man in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. Completed to Flowers. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Jackson to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Now Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, Well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Bullock's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. They put a receiver in motion right. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. And the Ravens go a nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. Finding Flowers. And they make the tackle at the 38. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lamar off the play fake. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to force one through there. And now they face 2nd down. Jackson's going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now Jackson off the play action. It is caught left side. And And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. And again, it's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jackson yet again. Bateman hauls it in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got a man in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Receiver in motion, headed right. A-Chain running to the right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Has a man, it's A-Chan.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Baltimore running its offense out now. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. On 1st down, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Blocked by Flowers. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. A tight end in motion now. Jackson now on third. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He tucks it and takes off. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the